the front line's going to get melted when you reach those high levels and when you reach those full items. So it's really about the mid-game turn-on for IG that we're looking for. Let's see Talia hit that 1-2 item spike. Skarner get the heart steal with Gwen. Look for a pull relatively early on. And you can actually see Tarzan here backing away from his bot side. He wants to invade. Doesn't really have the priority for it. And you can see there's a couple of options that he's got. He might go mid lane, he might go in. But he's going to
see him now. Okay, he's going to see him around the corner. He does have the smite available. And Tarzan comes in, gets his groceries, and heads out. But Rookie did end up having the first move here. A little bit of Ishtal's impact over the wall. Not going to hit into the wall, though, so he doesn't get the wall bait. Now Shanks is over here. The stun comes through. The work ground is there. Tarzan going to block off, and first blood goes to AL. Now AL trying to get away. They do end up getting Tarzan down. Rookie's getting burned to the ground by Flandra, but it goes down to Shanks, who gets a double kill, and now the Shy will have to dash away. A double kill for Shanks early, and this Azir is going to be a monster.
A Gwen and a Jhin in the late game, we know that they can do damage to Leah as well, can cause a lot of disruption. Maybe they're not really too worried about what AL do in the late game because they know that they'll just be able to cut through the front line that AL have got. I think that's a little bit optimistic. You know, there's an unbreakable will there, and as long as Kyle reaches level 11, he's probably going to be fine as a frontline member. At this stage, we are happy that the teams are trading, and I think both of them will be because they can just scale up, wait for those late game positions.
Yeah, and as we were talking about, Shanks, definitely a lover of the Emperor Prima. There's some insane stats on it over this last split as well. And was a key component to, I feel like, AL's MSI run as well. That 2-0 series victory over AL on the split, which actually would be nothing to scoff at here, as ultis are going to be pumped in the top lane. Flandra's in trouble. The early flash there just to make sure he can get away from the Shy. The Shy still had exhaust.
Yeah, and you know, getting a really
here it comes.
trade. Scarfall.
Grand Scarfall coming in, but he wants to try to get the kill back. He gets the turret shot, and Flandra and Tarzan combine to take down the Shy.
The outplay potential, I think that if Tarzan flubs that, it's a pretty big disaster. They do get the opportunity, though, IG, to look at this dragon down on the bot side, but it might not be as easy as they think.
Rookie showing the newbie the moves. I guess not the newbie, the journeyman. But it is IG getting kind of pushed out. It is going to be the flash by Rookie, but the Weaver's wall coming right back in. They want to try to get Shanks right back. Going to flash out at seismic shove just to get away from that engage. Clips, you get one-on-one time with the players, former LTA, former NACL, or current LTA, current NACL, and current ERL players. And they get to tell you how they would approach the situations. And speaking of approaching situations, Tarzan about to approach a death situation as Needlework has been popped. The double impale comes through. The equalizer's been popped there as well. Kyle goes ahead and goes unbreakable. IG trying to fight this one out. The shot's coming across from Gala, and we are starting to see IG find some good team. A beautiful flash from Hope, though. The deadly flourish comes in. Gala finally throws up, finally gets something. The boomerang blade! The triple kill for Hope. Now Kyle's trying to get away from Way, but he's going to be chased down by the Istalled impact and taken down, munched on like a big old honk of beef. That's AL and IG going at it.
4 years later.
Oh, okay. Dang. You know, I thought there was some familiar relevance. AL's going to find out that IG have already started up the Rift Herald. They might be able to move in here and contest this, though. Kyle is front and center. Look at the flank, though, that Mako might have here. Trying to find an angle. Shank's going to walk into it, and here comes the Shattering Strike into the crash down. Seismic Shove goes wide from Rookie. That feels mega bad. Now IG trying to get the re-engage. Big little Magnet Storm coming in. The double kill goes through, though, on the side of Hope. He finds 2 more quick kills. Flandra is forced out of fight. Kyle's getting a little bit low. Grand Stalker comes in backline. Tarzan is trying to find Rookie. Gets the flash Q play, and they are making mincemeat out of IG. One more stun hits, and Hope, Tarzan combine for 4 more kills on the side of AL.
And it's like Split 2 never left them. AL was so frequently just a really strong skirmishing team. And in the top side around that Rift Herald, that's exactly what they provide. Once again, finding that early engage. I mean, a whiff really from Rookie as the Seismic Shove goes wide. They could have changed the course of that fight had they been able to one-shot Shanks. But look at what AL get after this. They get a tier 1 turret top lane, tier 1 turret mid lane, and a dragon. Ultimately has made the difference here. 10 kills for the squad, 8 of them in his back pocket, or, you know, in as contribution from him more so. The most on the team. So Tarzan making good on that B1 pick.
And that's what I love in these kinds of moments, because you do have that step up from Tarzan, and he's somebody who we were, you know, softly criticizing coming into this series, saying he hasn't been the same kind of influential jungler. I mean, this man took the standard and flew it far forward, at least for AL in split number 2. He's the guy that was leading the charge. And now in this game number 1 against IG, he definitely is in that position again. We'll see IG just running for the hills. But unfortunately, those hills, they have eyes, and they are peeled for AL as they find 2 more. They get another one, though. Nice size shove on the Shanks. The Shy has TP, but the TP response from Flandra trying to come over and save the combo here. Hope getting snipped down, though. Equalizer's not going to be enough. Hope gets equalized himself. Big shutdown going over, and the Shy's flank TP comes out aces.
From the Shy there, able to look to take down the bot side duo, but importantly, it's a jungler that goes down on IG's side. AL feel like they can start this up. Spellbook TP on one side, Talia TP on the other. They know this is happening, Mazel.
They do. It's getting low. Can Mako get the smite out? I don't believe he can. And that will end up being the Anaconda. Nonetheless, going to AL.
Up Tarzan starting that up. He's 2 levels up over Wei, which is a really important benchmark to find, especially in the current jungle standings. Getting any form of advantage over the enemy jungler is quite the boost.
It makes me so happy to see Tarzan kind of back in his form here, at least for game number 1. We can always call him.
Face checker brush. But I think that with this Baron being up and Shanks being so strong, Shanks having that 3rd item, I think completed, if I spotted it right, as he walked out of the base. Never mind.
Yep, there it is.
Infinity Edge finished for Hope at the least. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's not like they're weak at this point here, Mazel.
And I love it because we had that fight on bot side for no reason. We're about to get a fight as well for no reason because there's no objective of Baron, but we want to contest in the mid lane, and we immediately contest on the Wei. Wei is getting chunked. He's the tank. He is down. Tarzan didn't lose any health there. Rookie wasn't able to do anything for Wei. And Kyle just running amok in the back line. The equalizer, the red line that IG had to cross to their death. And that's immediately the push in the mid lane for AL.
And just Sivir shreds. That's all it is. We talked about the fact that Wei is going to get outscaled as this Skarner. And you might be right here, Marcel. 30 seconds, Rookie, 30 seconds on the Shy. How does Gala defend this solo?
No freaking way, Gala's Jin. He can't. There's no way. AL, after going down 2-0 in heartbreaking games against IG earlier in this split in round number 1, they come out and deliver a haymaker straight to the jawline of Invictus Gaming. It's slow, it's steady. They might not be able to finish it at the end, and they do. It's game 1 over to anyone's legend in spectacular fashion. 26 minutes into the game.
Well, both of them are probably just fine, you know, to match up against
one.
Dude,
AL are cooking with their draft. The flexes go crazy.
Right? Like this Bard can just be piloted so frequently and so easily to start even with his Q channeled. He can just walk up and start auto-attacking. And now on this top side as well, Shy gets interrupted.
Oh no, if this goes off too, the decimating smash first blood for AL, the execution bar has been reached by one, but not the other. Now Hope and Kyle getting revisited on this bot side. The wave will be there. Kyle going down. The wave shots, one more, and it's a trade back. You'll take those as AL.
I think that IG going to need to try and find those engages with Mako, with Wei following up in the Shy as well. If those three things connect all together, Tarzan.
Low coming down, double hit with the Keeper's Verdict, and that's why you give Tarzan the Poppy. He is an expert, and he does execute it well. They do get the kill back for Hope in the top lane as well.
Yeah, looking at that thinking, I don't really know what the kill angle looks like here, especially with the double route from Mako.
Start up the grubs.
Looking at the minimap though, all 5 members from both teams are here. IG snipe one.
Instantly onslaught coming through from Flandra. They're going to move in. Shanks coming in as well. Heroic entrance is available. The Grubs are the focus. IG want to move in with the Shy coming in now with the backline access. Grubs are still focused in for both teams. It's going to be 2 for 1 in favor of IG. Flandra is trying to get away in that bottom side of the fight, but AL are stuck in the pit like fish in a barrel. Who wants to pull the play? The Temper Fate comes through. The cease and desist. The heroic entrance, but it's on the wrong side of the fight. They are completely split. Hope has left them, and Hope misses the boss bomb. Meanwhile, AL still find picks in the middle of the pit. It's going to be Shanks helping get one back for Tarzan, but chaos in a 4 for 4 early game.
Okay, AL and Kyle in particular there, a really shaky fight on the board, unfortunately.
Yard sales, and that's where Flandra is right now. Yard sales are great. If you haven't been to a yard sale, go to a yard sale. Dragon does finally go down 13 minutes into the game to the favor of IG. So
yeah, my favorite thing, I did this with Slayer, is highlighting how much damage Flandra's built and making that a cause for why the Shy's being chunked out. And then you look at the damage items. It's actually
the flash play from Tarzan. They actually get the play onto Wei. He is trying to get out, but he didn't use the steadfast presence fast enough. Wei gonna flash away. He's using the turret now. AL fumbling this dive a little bit. They do end up taking him down in the end. Sunfire Cape kind of been completed. Sunfire I guess now. TP's coming out on the top side from AL.
Attempted response. I mean, this is pretty much gone.
No way.
I say that.
Okay, the smite comes through. Flandra's pretty tanky now, and we're starting to get to that point that we were worried about in the draft.
Cheeky portal out to safety from Kyle, this time doing its job perfectly. Does allow for the escape to come through. Now, though, IG looking to extend the play on the top side. Shanks knows he's being sacrificed.
Oh, really nice little play there, but still means his life will be forfeit. Slowly but surely, somebody's got to finish him, right? As Mako goes in, does he end up using him? He gets the kill back in the 1-for-1. The turret will end up falling, though, in favor of IG.
So look at what's happening on the bot side of the map. Dragon just spawned. And importantly, actually, Gala are able to defend the mid-tier 1 turret. Only a small amount of damage goes down, as we see in the picture-in-picture that there was a teleport cancelled by Flandra, so expecting advantage to come through there. Tarzan.
Okay, Tarzan in 1v2 right now. Does have teammates coming his way, though. Taking a 1v2, and Tarzan almost killed Rookie. Kyle comes in and saves him. Tarzan goes a little bit golden with the Tempered Fate, and they get the play. Tarzan, what an absolute Chad. The New Age Jungle King struts his stuff in front of IG.
On them as we see the save come through from Kyle. We see Tarzan, a bash bro through and through as Hope.
Oh. Hope almost dying, ends up having a barrier, and now they both extend. Kyle getting chunked. The Mystic Shot not going to connect. True Shot Barrage goes a little bit wide. Mako getting chunked by the Rockets, and both sides limp away, bleeding.
Yeah, that's an Ezreal's sort of dream situation, where you're all sat low HP, but you know that you've got more range than anybody as Ezreal in that spot, so you're just quite happy to try and play on the edge, try and bait them back in to think that they can engage. But actually, with that win in the mid lane for IG, they're the ones that are able to go into the Dragon and set up to take it down quite quickly. And this is maybe the apex of the Scion. Flange just has to sit here and buy time and make sure that IG can't get in.
I mean, they just chunk it here as well. They're already down quarter health. Tempered Fate goes through. They're going to rush it. Rookie coming with a flank. Rookie might have a massive flank here if Smite comes down. AL need to get out. Kyle trying to use the magical journey at least. Flandra going to flash away. Rookie never got his stun off and wasn't able to find impact. Cease and desist goes down for Wei with the Rockets as the big buckler comes through from Tarzan. Doesn't end up finding the kill. Tarzan is in the middle of everybody. Gets publicly executed right in front of his friends.
And there are 4 people sat waiting in the brush. It was a series of different people thinking they were caught out.
Well, now we're getting set up for the next Dragon. Would be soul point for IG. That's so much decision-making power, and they're going to move into the mid lane, take this out first to try to get that priority there.
Damage outside of your AD carry. It means you are pigeonholing all of your tools really into this Corki, and if that doesn't go well, that's then a problem.
He has left the Shy with an entrance into the fight. Wei is not in, but he has the Blast Cone. Comes back in. Flash is not going to be used. He's not going to get in range, and AL will take the Dragon. They're going to try to get away. The Keeper's Verdict used. The Shy gets Tempered Faded as Hope was the target, but now the Shy will get that dead bullseye stuck right to his forehead as Wei comes in. True Shot Barrage flashed out by Hope. Hope is still alive. You cannot kill the Hope of AL. It lives strong in all 5 members.
Mako's going to be able to bail out, run for the hills, get chased down eventually. But AL, they know what their composition does. They know what it needs to do as well. And they will turn tail and head toward the Baron. Here comes Rookie, though, looking to try and stop this.
Rookie flashing away. He used everything right there. Was able to get out with the unstoppable onslaught coming through, and Tarzan comes back over the wall. AL, they have realized that IG have overextended, and Rookie makes a mistake, and he pays dearly for it.
But now this is a case of actually what can Gala do, it looks like.
I hope, but now it's a pretty strong setup for the Baron for AL. They might have overextended, though. Dice double decimating smash coming through from Flandra.
Mako.
Pop blossom from Mako. Doesn't matter in the end. He's getting low, but they already take the fight back. Again, it's the protect the Hope comp, and Hope is still alive, but he's left out. They've left him by himself with the shy in his eyes. Is he able to get out? Oh! IG's plans have gone to dust. The best laid plans of mice and men crumble before the might of AL.
Tarzan, though, keeper's verdict, sends away Gala, who's doing a lot of work in this fight. Mako, sure to fall once again. Mages to execute, just falls to Flandre. Again, for AL, it's all about keeping the Corki alive. They did that this time, but I'm still scared for them hitting this Baron. I think they did enough damage to Gala to make him need to go back to base, and that will secure the objective for anyone's Legends.
Oh my god, the cohesion from AL to keep Hope alive. Hope is playing out of his mind. I don't know if somebody sent him the graphic we made where it said, you know, split 2 Hope versus Gala split 3. But honestly, we're going to need to erase Gala's name on that graphic and put Hope, because this guy is showing up in this series.
And it just means that AL can use their HP to get themselves just enough to find a way through the game.
And it feels bad the way it's panning out, but AL doing a masterclass here. 5. With the help of Shanks, luckily he can always come calling. As turrets are going to start falling apart, mid lane tier 2 goes down, at least top lane tier 2 goes down. Rookie is the engaged target. He's going to flash away from the decimating smash. Tarzan found a double knock up, and this guy's mechanics on Poppy are next level. He finds another double knock up there, and it secures a kill for AL. They try to move forward now. Gala has finally found his place and is trying to pepper them down, but the wave, the minions, they're too strong. Tarzan gets engaged on now. He's going down low, but he's not dead yet. Finally goes down to the shy. He tries to get the backline access, but Hope is still pumping. And what was the moniker? If you can't kill Hope, you can't do anything against AL. And they will find another vicious victory over IG.
It's a triple kill for Hope, but it's an MVP fight from Shanks and Tarzan. Tarzan starts it off, and Shanks distracts the backline from IG. They will take the series, they will take down IG, and they will stop them in their tracks.
They deliver them straight to that end of the win streak here. The IG were looking for 4 in a row, looking to push the tippy top of Group Ascend. But AL, they're on their run to regain glory. They're on their run for that top 4 performance.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.